Hey, what's going on? My name is Kavanaugh, aka the Porn Rap Star, host of the hot podcast known as Smoke This Over. You trying to start a podcast? You love talking, but you ain't got all the stuff. All you got is a phone. Well, go to your Google store, whatever you got, and download Anchor. And I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Download Anchor today. Sometimes when you do podcasts, the hardest part is come up with the topics. But today I think I got a doozy for you. And it's along my brand. We talking porn today. Yeah. How y'all doing today? Welcome to the Smokers Lounge, brought to you by Smoke This Over. Sponsored by lsswirl.com. The perfect place for you to get your kink on. The perfect social media site for anyone that's in the lifestyle, whether you're a swinger, whether you're a couple, whether you're a brat, a little, a dom, slave, sub, what have you. Are you into that and you have kinks? And you're tired of Facebook and you seem like you can't find people and events in your area where you can really indulge your lifestyle? Well, go to lsswirl.com and you'll find everything that you need. Hey, how y'all doing? Once again, welcome to the Smokers Lounge. And it is brought to you by Anchor, the perfect app to start your own podcasting career. Yeah. All you got to do is go to your app store. It doesn't matter whether it's a iPhone or an Android. Easy peasy. All you got to do is download it and you can start podcasting today. Right now, I got my stuff right now on 7 platforms. And it's free. You ain't got to pay a dime. You ain't got to worry about paying nothing monthly. And you make money off of people listening. It's beautiful. It's monetized. So go ahead and download Anchor today. I am your host, Kavanaugh, aka the Porn Rap Star. And as you know the name, you know the drill. Go to allmylinks.com/pornrapstar to hear all my music, to see all my porn, and to follow me on social media. Right now, I got a hot single that's out, Get In Where You Fit In. Right now, streaming everywhere, as well as Listen, the lead song to my other podcast, Smoke This Over, which is over on the Podbean. And I have plenty of discounts on my adult films. So go to allmylinks.com/pornrapstar to take advantage of that. You find everything that you want and need from the world of the Porn Rap Star. So now we got all that out of the way. This is going to be an interesting episode today because I'm talking porn stuff. And I know I'm going to sound like a Jim Cornette, old school, grumpy guy on this episode. I'm trying not to be. Because I'm sorry, the old school, to me, just had better porn. Always had, always will. This game today has changed so dramatically. So what I want to touch on is how people do not want to be considered a porn star. But they do everything a porn star does. And the other topic is I'm going to discuss my time managing female in the porn business and why I stopped that shit and why it's impossible to do it today. Now, understand this so you can get a grasp. This is your first time hearing me. I've been in this business over a decade and some change. I have seen it from the days of DVDs where porn was taboo. It was not mainstream. There was no cell phones. Cell phones in its infancy, if you want to be honest. And so was the internet. All the way up to now. Porn stars you had to earn your right to get that name. You had to go through a lot to get it. You had to actually go to Hollywood. It wasn't till around 2006 when digital cameras came into effect and all that good stuff that there was a segment of porn that became the independent segment. Or the mid-level segment, or as they like to call pro-am, meaning you're an amateur because you're not with AVN, you're not a listed company with AVN, because AVN certified means that you're listed, you're certified. That's how they look at it. That's the old school way of things. You ain't got to be that anymore. So you had the mid-levels. You had people like Busted Baby Doll. You had Click For You to Lick. You had, that was pretty much the independent sector. I was a part of that, as well as BBW Highway and many others. You might also say Plumber Pass was that too, because they didn't take Plumber Pass that serious back then. He had to build to that. He had to get to that. And, excuse me. And being a porn star, there were certain criteria you had to have. A certain way that you shoot. The way that we shoot today with the cell phones and all that would have been frowned upon and laughed at. Trust me, when I put out a digital camera to Candy Cane, she laughed at me saying, "What the fuck is that? That ain't a camera." A year later, people using digital cameras. Don't get it twisted, technology always going to change any industry. I get that. But it doesn't mean that the change is great or make it necessarily better. We shoot for quantity now, not for quality. Back in the day, we shoot for quality. We did role play. The ladies did professional pics. The ladies did dress up. There was role play. They came up with a little skit. Even if it was a straight fuck scene, she still looked the best. Looked sexy, took pictures. Not today. It used to be a time where what qualified you to even get a shoot with a top porn star was, hell, you either had a site, you had references, she seen who you worked with. Now, Twitter following. That's what it is. Twitter following. If you got Twitter following, IG, pricing was based off of experience, not off of your following. You have girls that sit here and because they have 150K on their IG and they're making some money on their OnlyFans, they want to get paid AVN rates, but they never shot nothing professional. They never did a professional shoot. They never even done a professional photo shoot. Porn star, you was somewhere of an instant celebrity. Porn star that means you was a star of the porn genre, of adult film, what have you. People wanted to be considered a porn star. Literally. There was arguments about it. Girls got mad when this critic from X-Critics, he's not there anymore, said the difference between a porn star and a porn girl. Porn star actually makes a career out of it. She has a site. She shoots with other professionals. She may attend the conventions. She runs a business. She shoots professionally. Porn girl, she just shoot. She might just do paid gigs here and there. But she's not trying to make a career out of this. She wants the career money, but don't want the career with it. You know how many girls got mad at this dude because of this? Now, the porn industry is basically nothing but porn girls, not porn stars. It's becoming a dying title, a dying art. People rather be considered content creators and sex workers instead of porn stars. It's like it's a stigma. It's like it's bad to be considered a porn star. You got ladies that sit here and do all this stuff with dildos and outside, inside, at Walmart. They walk around the grocery store and flash the camera. This is porn star shit. You're doing fucking porn. But because you're worried that family gonna find out, you're worried about this, I don't want to be considered a porn star. No, I'm a solo artist. No, you're a porn star. You just so happen to specialize in masturbation. You're a porn star. Smut peddler, whatever you want to call it. See, it's like we love to just change things from what they really are. For whatever reason it might be. I don't understand. I never get it. See, the reason why I said that this era of being a porn star is done. Porn star is a dead title because there's no porn stars in the business hardly. Probably less than 1% is porn stars. Probably less than 1% is actually shooting at a high quality and shooting actual porn. Let me tell you what we're watching. Let me tell you what you people are paying for on OnlyFans. You're paying for sex tapes. Sex tapes. See, it used to be a time where it's funny how with clips for sale, I have never, that you can't even do a discount on clips for sale. My clips is $10. My membership, which clips for sale is messed up right now with their C4S Live membership site, was $12.95 for going on 13 years, maybe even longer. Never did a discount, but yet I get a shitload of sales, and it's my best-selling site out of all of my sites. And my sites do pretty decently well. These ladies have to literally film every day in order to see the money that they're seeing, when back in the day, you might shot twice a fucking month unless you went to Hollywood. Now, Hollywood, yeah, you're going to shoot 5 times a week, but you're getting paid $1,000 per scene. $700 per scene, $500 if you're a newbie, $300 to $500. Pretty good if, now I know you're saying $300 to $500, what the hell? Ain't no way I do, but no, if you was shooting 10 scenes a week, that shit adds up within a month. Girls was going to fucking California, coming fucking home with the same money and did less the work that you girls are fucking doing right now. That's in the top 1 fucking % of OnlyFans. I want you to smoke that over. See, that's the reason why I say to people, when Jim Cornette talks about the way that money was made back in professional wrestling days, back in territory days, yeah, they made more fucking money on a consistent basis. The companies as well as the wrestlers. Per capita. Per capita. Let's make that clear. Understand this. In order to break into the porn business, you either had to go to Hollywood, be mentored with somebody, be brought in by somebody. Now, you don't have to do that. See, what happened is that porn lost its luster. Porn became mainstream. Because porn became mainstream, what made it its greatest money was it was taboo. And even more importantly, that not everybody could do it. I'm not knocking Missy Stone for shooting with Alfonso Lays. And I'm not knocking Alfonso Lays for getting Missy Stone. But I want people to think about this. Missy Stone is an AVN-nominated shooter. She shot with a guy that ain't even AVN certified. He's a mid-level talent at fucking best. Yeah, he paid for it, but let's be honest. If the pandemic didn't hit, Do you think she would have taken that paid gig with him? I don't believe so. I could be wrong, but she ain't shot with no mid-level guys before. Why now? Because the money in Hollywood ain't the same. She probably make more money from her OnlyFans than she do from the shoots that she doing in Hollywood. And that's with her being a producer. The point I'm trying to make is that because it seems easy to get into the business now. That's why people think it's easy to get into the business, because it became easy to get into the business. Because people will be like, why would I want to watch Missy Stone? What makes Missy Stone so fucking special? What makes Skin Diamond so special? What makes Kiara Nior so fucking special? Because the average girl can now become a porn star by just getting an OnlyFans and having a cell phone, which in turn has now saturated the industry, which in turn has made the quality of the content go down. Thus, the quality and the quantity of money that can be made has went down, regardless of what the fuck y'all saying. Jimmy Smack might make millions from his OnlyFans, but he's killing the business because Jimmy Smack is an average fucking dude that just so happens to live in Atlanta to where he can be around them motherfucking broads, to shoot them, to coerce them, to fuck them. And he worked at a travel agency. So think about how many of them damn heifers needed to holler at him, was willing to give him some fucking pussy so they can get a good deal on a trip to Dubai. Jimmy next door to me can right now start OnlyFans. And he'll be looked at as a porn star. Now don't get it twisted. Still as a man, it's harder for us to make money in porn because we need chicks. But chicks, not even a problem. See, when webcamming came in, that changed that. Because what happened was when females figured out that I could record my webcam videos and post them as actual content, and these dumb motherfuckers would buy this shit, porn went down more. The shine was taken off the box when anybody and everybody was able to get into the fucking business. It killed it. I know people saying, well, no, these girls for OnlyFans making money and this. But you also know that some of these companies are disappearing. You also know that Brazen ran a goddamn $1 special for a one-day trial. Really? Brazen, one of the biggest companies on the site. Now, some people might say, nah, they just doing this shit, but why would they? To generate traffic and money, because the money ain't flowing like people think. I always say this, unless you in the business, run the business, you don't understand how business works. So to the outside looking in, I'm talking crazy. To the insider looking out, they feeling me. I look at plumber pads. Money ain't flowing right. You want to know why? Because you're outsourcing these shoots. Well, no, money's flowing decent, but you're outsourcing these shoots. Why? Because I see the different look of content, different feel of camera. POV. Do you think he actually was sitting there behind dude holding the camera? No. So that means he outsourced it to somebody. Nothing wrong with that. But that means he's not able to shoot as much as he used to. And some of that is content. The clip sites, they helped average people possibly to break into the business. But what happened was when porn became mainstream, let me explain something to you. Think about this. You have Suki Hana, who is a celebrity, who decided to do OnlyFans and doing porn. Usually the progression supposed to be porn to the music celebrityism. No, it's celebrityism convert to porn. Tiger, Safari. Do I need to say more? Why? Because they sat back and saw what the porn girls was doing, and said, well, shit, I can make money. Once again, just anybody can get into this business and do it. When Kim Kardashian's sex tape got sold to Vivid, it began the end of the porn star era, because now average people can be viewed as porn stars. And the sad part is they don't want to be called porn stars. They want to be called everything else but porn star. Content creator. I'm a sex worker. It used to be that you were sex. Let me explain something to you. It used to be sex work was actually you was escort. There was porn star. There was escort. There were porn stars that escorted. There was escorts that did porn. Now we're sex workers. Everybody's a sex worker. I was listening to Mandy B and them on Horrible Decisions. Love the show. But the lady, I think her name Glittersaurus, said, well, y'all sex workers. Because y'all doing the podcast, y'all talking, man, get the fuck out of here. Conversation don't count. It's sex work. That's sex talk. No, they're not sex workers. Mandy B does not do porn. Weezy has never done porn. They have never done any fetish videos. The most they ever done is talk about how they done suck a dick and ate pussy. That does not count as porn. That does not count as sex work. They're not on the phone sitting here saying, yes, I was, yes, yeah. Tell me how big my dick is. They weren't on chat line. They weren't doing sexting. They weren't on the phone call talking about some, yes, I'm sitting here wearing lingerie. I am sitting here rubbing my pussy right now. Can't you see it? Can you see it? Ooh, that's such a big dick. They ain't doing that. They just tell you about the experience. So now talking about sex makes you a sex worker. Oh my God. No one wants to be. Is y'all that ashamed of what the fuck you do? Now let me explain something to you. Now I know what people say. Well, no, I'm not ashamed. I have a Twitter. I put it out there. This. Then why not call yourself a porn star? If you put it on fucking camera, if you got to sit here and put ID, give a 2257, and you're getting paid for it, motherfucker, you're a porn star. IG models. They want to sit here and say IG models, but y'all are doing the same thing that these webcam girls are doing. No, I'm an IG model. I'm a content creator. Yeah, I'm a content creator. Because, I got a TikTok. And no, motherfucker, you a porn star that creates content for TikTok. Stop it. It's like no one wants to be considered a porn star no more. What, is it bad to be considered a porn star? That's why I hate when they talked about Stormy Daniels. And I love me Dom Lennon. When he was like, yeah, she makes money laying on her back. And like I gotta do his voice. I'm sorry. She makes money laying on her back. No. See, Donald Trump, this is the type of women that he likes to sleep with. Don Lennon. I remember on the talk, they were talking shit about porn stars then. But every last one of them damn motherfucking bitches, and I'll say bitches because they were talking bad about my profession, watch fucking porn. Whoopi Goldberg probably motherfucking masturbates 3 times a day, probably do it to my porn. On porn, well, it's no longer on porn, she probably watch on X videos, but I'm just saying. Behar, she probably sit there and watch porn her damn self. In between commercials. Ew, look at this black man's dick. Oh God. Oh, it's BBC. I want it. Come on now. Meghan McCain look like she loves some damn black dick. But that's what I mean. No one wants to be considered a porn star. It's kind of sad. You want the porn star money, but you don't want the title. I get it. And see, you get mad because some of these celebrities, some of y'all are actually looking at it like these celebrities coming on the platform and the OnlyFans platform is changing because the celebrities is getting wind of it and they're jumping on it. You want to know why they ain't jumped on mini-vids? You want to know why they haven't thought about clips for sale? You want to know why they ain't with the AP clips? You want to know why they ain't with the Frisky VIP, which does the same thing as OnlyFans? Because they know those are porn fucking sites, ladies and gentlemen, and they don't want their name attached to porn. Even though Suki is doing fucking porn, she's a porn rap star. Why? Because she does porn and she raps. Even though she don't... It's mighty funny that she might as well just go ahead and get a mini-vids and do it to the full extent because, hell, bitch, you doing straight up hardcore porn. You doing BDSM. Literally. You gagging on the dick the whole nine. You doing BDS shit, beating up your damn boyfriend, doing ghetto BDSM. You might as well go ahead and get a mini-vids. You might as well go ahead and get a boob AVN. You got the goddamn money. But no, you want that porn money, but you don't want the porn name. See, I find that interesting. That's what's wrong with the business. That's the reason why some of these girls can come in and talk about, I need a deposit. That was never a thing in the adult film. That is a escort thing. Escorts brought it to adult film. They brought it to porn. So let me tell you, like I said before, when Vivid bought that fucking mixtape from Kim Kardashian, when they bought that sex tape with Mimi Faust, they killed porn. Vivid don't film no more. They outsource their shit too. And trust me, they might disappear soon. Because Vivid, Wicked and them, they have not made the change to online. And trust me, hot movies ain't popping like you think. DVDs ain't even a thought. Who the fuck watches DVDs? Unless your cable go out. See? I'm just keeping it 100. Y'all may not like my opinions, but it's my opinions. And let's be honest, I'm speaking fucking facts and truth. Some of y'all putting no meetups. Guys hit you up, want to work with you, probably willing to pay your ass for a scene. No, I'm a solo artist. No, bitch, you're a porn star. You sit here and want me to pay you $800 or pay you $700 or pay you $500 or pay you $300 for a scene like you a porn star, but you would never claim that title. Interesting. Which brings me to my next point. I don't see how any man would even think about managing girls in this business at this point, at this time. Seriously. When I started this business, my goal, my task, my purpose was to help girls build their own and gain ownership. I was one of the first guys that was doing that shit. I was one of the first guys that were helping girls get their own site, film their own shit. For anybody want to sit here and say, because I always hear this, well, you always shoot with BBWs, and when I hit up a girl that might be smaller, and I'm your type, this, that, and third. Let me explain this to you. BBWs was the first content creators. Let's make this clear. BBWs were the first one that was putting their shit on the internet to make money. BBWs was the first ones that was sitting here revolutionizing what the fuck you bras are doing now with OnlyFans. They had their own. Platinum Pussy was one of the first BBWs to have a fucking website. Click for you to lick. Busty Baby Doll. Majority of the top internet sites were actually BBW, but I digress on that. So my job was to help girls build their own. I contacted ladies. I had them come down for a weekend, we shoot. I have a cameraman. and I also had my own equipment. So they had the best of both worlds. They had the ability to shoot POV as well as the ability to shoot with a cameraman. We shot professional looking stuff and we shot amateur stuff, so they had the best of both worlds. I helped them get booked for gigs. I helped girls get booked to Evasive Angles, to TT Boy, to Black Market, to Busty Baby Doll, to Click For You to Lick, Good Night, 50 inches or better. I can go down the list of so many sites that I got paid referral fees for getting girls booked to. I have gotten girls nominated for awards. But the one common denominator that I learned from managing females, and the reason why I say I would not do it, I put focus to myself, is that managing females is hell. The reason why I decided to discuss this is because I remember listening to, see, the thing is, Olivia Dope, which was the third, left the show. And a guy did a video discussing Joe Budden and his interaction with the ladies. And basically saying that certain things that he might have did or what have you might have triggered this to happen. And like I said before, Joe Budden probably never really had anybody under him. He had partners, he had homies that he rode with that was on the show with him, but never had employees under him like that, especially women. And when you're managing women and you're dealing with women on a business level, it is delicate. You have to be careful of what you say. You have to be careful of what you do around them. Now, granted, yeah, it's Joe Budden, and she should have known what she was walking into. And I don't think that she left because of Joe Budden, because she knew what she was walking into. I think she left because the podcast thing wasn't her lane. And for all y'all people that want drama, not every business deal ends ratchetly on a bad tip. Sometimes they just move on. Which brings me to women when it comes to porn. Back in the day, it was a little easier because, one, you had the websites. Two, you had DVDs. One girl in particular, I actually had her set up a DVD series that we were supposed to be doing. I got her work with some of the top companies and nominated within her first year. I'm not going to say who she necessarily is. I will discuss this more on the Patreon when I start that. That's when I name names, ladies and gentlemen. You got to pay for the names. And even made her a VP to the company at one point. Me and another guy get into it. And let's just say she chose his side. Mind you, I'm managing her. Women don't have loyalty unless you're dating them. For some apparent reason, well, I can't even say it's important because I've seen it in music. I say, women don't have loyalty for so long because women naturally are car hoppers. The shiny thing, the next shiny thing is great. You feel what I'm saying? They'll see the Maybach, jump in the Maybach breaks down and you riding right past them in your Ford Honda, your Honda. And they're feeling stupid. Every female that I worked with, except for a few, after they left my management, fell apart, disappeared. Because they did not understand how to market, how to push their shit, how to film their shit. Things are different now, but I digress. Problem number one, women will always count the next woman's pocket. And it's not necessarily money. It could be treatment. To give you a story, I had two models. One model got a booking with Busty Baby Doll. The other model got a booking with Evasive Angles. The one that got for Busty, she really wanted the Evasive Angle, and the other one on it, vice versa. So they were mad. So I made a suggestion, which I would think any woman with right mind and smart would do. Well, why don't both of y'all go to both bookings? Introduce the other. If they see the other one, they may decide to shoot him. Also thinking that they were going, I booked shit for their ass. So they had shit ready for them to go. Let me tell you what ended up happening. They went to South Carolina to go get some dick. They missed out on $2,000 weekend to give some free pussy to some guys who they didn't end up dating. You can't put ambition in some of these women. That's why you can't manage them. They want to be catered to. They want to be treated a certain way. But when you don't treat them that certain way, they rebel, get an attitude, and look at you sideways. And they don't appreciate half the time the stuff that you do for them. You know how many times I hear, it's funny that you got managers that fuck the female talent and they have issues. Do you have managers that don't fuck the female talent and have issues? You have female talent, you'll sit there and you'll take them, or you'll book them to a shoot with another producer. They'll get with that producer. That producer woo them in some kind of fucking way because he appeals to their ego or what have you. And then guess what? She comes back. Now she wants to fuck with him and fucking tell you to kick rocks. But you the one that set everything up. Then a month later, they fall out. See, part of it is ladies have to listen. And they don't want to listen because sometimes they have in their mind what they want to do and how they want to do it. Trust me, it was a headache and a half. To give you another example, I had a female that got paid, $500 for a single, all right? Hooked up with a vase of angles. Now, somehow, some way, this dumb motherfucker missed the shoot. She missed the first shoot. For whatever reason, I forgot the reason why, but it was a dumb reason. It was a dumb reason. Then they booked it to a second when she went down and she shot, she paid $500. She got mad because she got paid $400 because dude said no because you missed the first one and we booked your flight. I want to get, you owe me just, I'm just going to take $100. I'm going to pay you $4 instead of. She got mad, but he booked you twice. The first time you missed it because of your stupidity. Was nice enough to book you again. He said, I'm going to still pay you $400. I'm going to pay you $400 instead of $5 because I got to recoup the cost for this. You get an opportunity to be on a national series that is nominated in the AVNs. Oh, by the way, the broad made the cover. And she bitched about it. I find that funny. Another instance of counting pockets. I had one chick that was sitting there saying, well, why is it that I'm not getting sales or this? I told her, I said, do you promote it? Well, I don't want my family to find out and stuff because, I be on my pages and third. Why don't you make a separate Facebook or make a separate this? That's strictly for your business. Oh, no, she didn't want to hear that. She wanted to do it her way. In order to manage somebody has to want to be managed. And what I learned is that when I was sitting there trying to help girls and build girls, I was suffering because I wasn't focused on my shit. I was focused on my business, but damn it, I'm a talent too. I have fans also. It kind of shocked me when I went to New York to a Buzzing Baby Doll party. Dudes knew who the fuck I was. And I was trying to be incognito. Yo, Bo, I know who you is, big country. You the man. Damn it. I love you. I keep a membership on your shit. Goddamn boy, you be laying the pipe to them bitches, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. See, I met a fan walking to the store, and he worked at a Jiffy Lube. Knew exactly who I was. But I pushed these females. I pushed my goal was to get them nominated. My goal was to get them gigs. My goal was to make them money. But they didn't want that. One girl from DC, we started working together. Great potential. Actually, was becoming one of the hottest black BBWs at the time. The money started rolling in slowly. I told her, I said, because you know what I'm saying, because she would come from DC or what have you for the weekend to shoot. I told her, I said, well, why don't you go to New York and connect with some of these people? Just take a trip up there. This motherfucking heifer said, well, who gonna watch my cat? I said, don't you live over there with your mama? But yeah, it's gonna be hard for her to get over here. For me, so you can't leave your house for 2 days. Oh, excuse me, a day, because you live in DC, so you way closer than me to New York, to go get this money, go do some shoots, maybe get bookings, get some content. And this same female ended up parting ways with me because she fell in love with the talent that I introduced her to. And she thought she was smarter and was talking to another dude who supposed to be filming her. Guess what she doing now? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. I have a girl right now that we ain't on a good note business-wise. She ain't done no content and she still seen the check from her clips for fucking sale. Fuck with me. I know how to make people fucking money and I know how to make myself money. But if you don't fucking listen, like the song says at the beginning of my Smoke This Over podcast I always play, you ain't gonna get it. A lot of times females don't want to hear the knowledge because the knowledge is truth, and it's truth they don't want to hear. The business takes time. I don't want to hear that because every girl that get in this business think that they hot shit and think they're gonna blow up in a fucking year. Let me make this clear, boo. Just because you're making 14 grand or 4 grand with your OnlyFans right now doesn't mean that you're gonna be making that in 2 to 3 years. You might be making less than that. If you do not adjust how you do your business and adjust to the times and adjust to the trends. That we try to tell girls. We try to show girls how to be bosses. Now, because the business is so open, every girl thinks she's a boss, and some of y'all motherfuckers can't boss your ass out of a goddamn paper bag. Don't even know why you're in the fucking industry. And that's the other thing, they think they know more, but they don't know anything. Because the easy part is filming. It's promoting it, it's marketing it, and the whole nine. Some of y'all don't even know how to market your damn self. But you won't listen to a motherfucker that knows about marketing, that understands marketing, and can tell you how to market your fucking self. I came up with a lot of the girls' names. And some of these motherfuckers are right now still stars, even though they're not in the fucking business. You try to tell females, and then of course, the worst ones to manage your swingers. BDSM girls. BBC sluts. Because they go nuts over in the black dick to throw in front of you. You throw in front of them and they fall in love with them. That quick. A lot of chicks don't have the mind for this. So you kind of do need the help. You do need the guidance. It's not being a pimp. It's not being taken advantage of. It's you just find a person that actually believes in you and willing to give you the knowledge and help you. I helped a girl the other day when she was complaining about OnlyFans. And I said, well, baby, that's the reason why you got more than one site. And I pointed her in the right direction. And she listened and got a fucking, and guarantee I bet you $1, she might come back and hit me up and say, hey, Porn rap star. Thank you for the advice, man. I'm making a killing on that mini vid, yo. Fuck OnlyFans. Some of y'all motherfuckers right now can lose your OnlyFans profile and you wouldn't even know what the fuck to do to make money with your shit moving forward. That's what I was here for. But a lot of girls didn't want to hear what I had to say. They didn't want to go the path. They didn't understand it takes time. You got to work. You got to come through once a month and do a shoot for a weekend. Bitches was complaining about coming once a month for a weekend. And you stay 2 states over. And you drive. Many of you females will drive 3 states for some fucking dick. But you won't drive 2 minutes to help build yourself a career. Now, the reason why it's hard to manage now because it's too easy for these ladies to put out their own. It's too easy for them to film their own. So they don't need producers anymore. They damn they don't need male talent. So how can you, so what you going to manage? That's why I find it funny when girls here and say, I got a manager. And these managers ain't done shit for them. Ain't made them no fucking money. There's this one guy that these girls be screaming, he's my manager, he's my manager. And you ain't getting now booking. Actually, the bookings you get the same bookings you was getting before you met him. You just getting it through him now. So where is he managing? And if you ain't getting a lot of bookings, then what the fuck you need to manage for? You can do it your damn self. I did the graphic design work. I maintained the sites, the whole 9. That's what I did. I was your personal assistant. Hell, I helped some of the girls, motherfucker, pick out outfits, put on that outfit, shit, hell, lotion up all that shit. I made ladies look good. Some of y'all ladies don't know how to make yourself look good. I made sure that they hook up with come with professional looking shit. So it can make money. Because what you people don't understand is the more professional your shit looks, the more you can charge and the more they will pay for it. You want to know why these motherfuckers ain't got a problem paying that $3 and paying a little $50 in your paywall? Because because you want to know why? Because they're thinking that you're giving them something. But then once they pay that $50, it's a letdown because the shit look like garbage. The pictures look like some shit you took with your cell phone. It ain't even professional. No different than what the fuck you put on your Twitter page. You did a Beltran. And then you sit here and question, which a lot of y'all girls been saying on your Twitter page, damn, well, I guess if he didn't want subscription or keep subscription, there's others. There's a lot of them not getting subscriptions. Yeah, you want to know why? Because you done gave them the okie doke. They think they gonna see some real fucking. They seen you played with your pussy. Let me tell you what a manager does. He's on the outside looking in. Even if he ain't even fucking you on camera or fucking you at all, he can at least help you come up with ideas for your little solo shit. He can help you maintain stuff. He can help you market and promote. That's what them girls, when they left me, that's what they figured out. Damn, that's why I need Bob. Because I don't feel like sitting in front of this damn computer. Every day. I got to tweet. I got to do this. This. It's just funny. Here's the funny part. Management-wise, I won't even get a percentage. It was just, I get to use some of the content. That's it. Majority of the content they get. And one female tried it. This is beautiful. Wanted to talk about where I get my masters. No, you don't. This ain't music. Actuality, there's no such thing as masters when it comes to porn. It's use of the content. Masters only come into play when it comes to music. But this was a chick I was managing, who after a while, because apparently caught feelings, which is another thing. Why it's hard to manage women? Because some of y'all motherfuckers y'all catch feelings. And the dude didn't even give you the green light to catch feelings. And you think that because he's spending time with you and he's making sure that his interest is being met, that you think is love. Dumb bitch. It's not. Me calling every day is making sure that the person that I am managing is handling her business and know what's going on with the business. But she thought she was smarter. Oh yeah, she even made a deal with my camera guy. I wasn't even mad at him. Told me I won't go put out a DVD, even though we had a verbal agreement that it could be going down. And two, it's content trade. If I choose to put the DVD out, I can. You can't stop me. But all the knowledge that I gave her, all the things that I told her, if she had listened, boom. Also, y'all women love to put your shit and grievances and bullshit online. So if you have an issue with your manager, instead of you actually calling them and talking to them, no, you want to tweet about it, Facebook, Instagram it, Snapchat it, the whole nine. Because the hardest part dealing with women, management-wise, is dealing with their emotions, because a lot of their decisions is based off emotions. It's not based off of logic, it's based off emotions. That's why some women are just not great business women. Because they fuck up the money because of their emotion. They fuck up the money because of their feelings. Business is not a feeling thing. It's logic. It's negotiating to where we meet in the middle to where both parties benefit. That is not emotion. If what he's saying doesn't make sense, then no, you don't do the business. Sometimes you get a feeling, but that's not emotion. So a lot of ladies put emotion into it. That's the reason why some of these motherfuckers catch feelings when they fuck these male talents. That's the reason why a lot of them pick the male talent they shoot with, because I want to fuck him. Not because the nigga might can make them money. Not because he got a fan base from hell. Because he cute and got a big dick and I see everybody else want to fuck him. That's why it's hard to manage women. That's why it ain't got, because you got to think about, this not even counting makeup, outfits and all that. And that's if you covering that. Lucky for porn people, we ain't had to go through all that, but so much. But people in music, totally different story. So imagine the headache that a music person, people in music and hip hop had to deal with these divas and these women. Imagine we're actually double that with women in porn. Because they think because they fucking, they supposed to get special treatment. You supposed to kiss their ass and the whole nine. That's why I say when they say they want to hear the truth, no, they don't. They don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear the truth according to them. I told a girl, I said, this is critical speaking. I said, you need to work on, when you're sucking the dick, look at the camera more. Look like you're enjoying it a little bit more. She got mad. What? Really? So I'm going to let you fuck up my shit, my reputation, because your ass don't feel like it. Oh, no. My favorite one when a girl said, I ain't sucking no dick, but I ain't sucking no dick today. I still did the scene, and I came on my feet. It was a foot fetish scene. She even got a pussy ate. Now imagine if I was a manager and she was getting paid for this scene, I would have cussed her ass out if she told that producer that shit. Now I know a lot of women say, it's hard. Well, men's a little bit different because it don't take much to keep them happy. It don't take much to motivate them. It takes a hell of a lot to motivate y'all. And that is a fact, Jack. Because you got to deal with it, period. You got to deal with if they going through it with their boyfriend. They might have an attitude that day. So after all the hell that I dealt with in this business, I said, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not managing another female. I'll shoot with them. If they ask me to do a favor for them, as another professional to another, then fine. Meaning like when Madeline Rose asked me to edit her content for, I had no problem with that because we homies. But managing a chick, that no. The only woman I would ever manage in this lifetime is my wife because she's my wife. The rest of y'all heifers, I would not waste my time trying to manage because that's not even worth the headache. Because you ain't going to listen. You're going to want to do it your way. So why the fuck do I need to manage you? You know what you're doing? Or do you? Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? We didn't learn anything. Have a good one. Smoke this over.